It's that date. It is most certainly the darkened young. Yes. Mm-hmm. Because of Lucy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. It saves digging, I'll tell you that. It's not good eating. Mm-hmm. Anchor, what has one? Anchor, what has a stegosaurus? It's a petroglyph. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Down what's called Megalong Valley. That's what it's called. Yep. Yep. Easy. Happens all the time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not to that extent, and it's not all available. Mm-hmm. We discovered that, didn't we, Mackie? Yeah, yeah. That's a unique version of it, but yes, you're right, Becky. Not with that. Richard Palin will come knocking. Yeah. Mm-hmm. World tour thing, yeah. Yeah, it's quite you. Mm-hmm. 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 Weeks. Definitely weeks. There are. There are. You don't book them. Right? Mm-hmm. Mm. That's right. Phew. That's right. I really kind of think that's when the evil started. Mm-hmm. You're right. It wouldn't be the origin, but yes, that's when it came to our own neck of the woods, wherever you live. It's where that was the date. It was for everyone. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Be different. Yeah. That's right. That was Bush Jr. said that. Mm-hmm. Because it was one. Yeah. Let's. Yeah, that's well. It's not. It wasn't. He was certainly familiar with being stupid. So that's okay. Not a man of the world, Mackie. That fellow. Mm-hmm. Do you know what's really weird, Mackie? If you were born after 9/11, then you can only imagine that we've already been to the moon. Yeah, we've got lasers, we've got microwaves, we have the in the history books is 9/11. So why aren't they asking what else are we doing? It's like, I suppose it would be like growing up in Egypt. There's the pyramids. I'm going to say it again. Why didn't you make any more? We forgot. So, what was truly happening for these folk? I get it. Mobile phones and turning into, iPhones and Android phones, and that's tech now. That's it. There's no great advances in anything. And now those people who were born into all these things we did, now we have to stop doing it all. Because it's bad for the environment. Isn't it weird? I used to be able to afford things too, don't worry about that. No. Um, Hey, I just want to throw it. I want to throw it to a screenshot I've got here, which is I think it's Francine. It could be a hurricane, and landing on Wednesday U.S. time about 7 p.m. as could be a Cat 3, possibly only a Cat 2 in mid Louisiana. That's where it's going to be. Might be some rain in Texas as a result, but not very much. All right, that's all I wanted to do. Thank you, Becky. Mm-hmm. 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 Alaska. Mm-hmm. For training, for the exact thing that was happening. Ironically. Mm-hmm. It's totally true. Yeah. Oh, but there's nothing to question, Mickey. It's all there. There you go. Done. You know, you read your history books and they're written by the winners. So, yeah, it's just what it is. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's right. Well, he was the brand new owner. That's why. Good on you, Larry. Mm-hmm. Couldn't knock them down if you wanted to. That's right. Most likely. As a separate event into a separate building. Mm-hmm. That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. Not up. Mm-hmm. If it goes up, then they'll call, and that means you've got to pay it whatever they call it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's right. Well, you've seen The Big Short. That's all it is. Yeah. And where does all the money come from? No, I don't want to say anything because I love the leader, Mackie. Yeah. Online that you can find yourself. It's there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's all I need. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Policies. You don't need policies these days. That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. It was because of immigration. Yeah. Leaky. It was better before the tunnel. Yeah. I reckon we get votes. Rumble. Tumblr. That takes me back. Yeah, they said 14 or 16. They haven't finalized the number yet. I know you're. I know this is. That's why I'm laughing, because I actually know you're serious. Yeah, Dianetics. Yeah. I've seen the movie. It's more. It's very similar to what the Anunnaki would have been like. Oh. Uh huh. He definitely did it. Yeah, yeah. Years. That's right. Really? That's funny. Yeah, I know, right? That's true. Mm-hmm. It'd be nice if you wrote a book, and people didn't tell you were wrong. They weren't there. Anyway, that's funny. Mm-hmm. 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 Ah, well, what's the truth, Becky? Because there's the truth, and then there's the truth, and I see what we've learnt as one of those. I'm not saying which one. What we've learnt about it, and what is being taught now about that point in time. We can never go back. Can you imagine if it was like that was a crossing over from one reality to another? I think sometimes that way. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it is, but in a way it was. In a way it was, because never it rhymes. I'm rhyming now. Oh God, help me. The I've watched the old Bryant Gumbel, Good Morning America, GMA, from months before. It's on YouTube. You can see it. It's there, and you can see a brighter time, a time when we weren't afraid, a time when everything was possible. We still believed wholly in capitalism. We just did. We were still firm to the belief that it was the best thing that had ever been created, because opportunity lay just out of reach for everybody. And you could still have back then your 3 cars or 3 or 4 cars, 2.3 children, white picket fence, and a quarter-acre block somewhere. And you could, if you worked hard, you could get what you wanted. We kind of had single wage families. And we're nowhere near that now. We're so far away from that. And now if there was a graph, an XY graph with the center point is 0, 0, but it goes both sides, on X and Y. We were all the way on the left, and now we're all the way on the right. We've gone past the midway point, and what we're staring at now is exactly what we didn't think would ever happen back then. So 9, 10, Not 9/11, but 9/10. We never thought it could ever happen. But here it is. Now, I don't think the people who instigated all of it thought that this was going to be the result. We certainly didn't have enough technology to make this leap to where we're going. We hadn't opened up George Orwell's 1984, Mackie. We hadn't looked at it and done a comparison because we weren't anywhere near it. We were still in the land of hope and dreams. Because I say today, Mackie, are there any hopes and dreams of your individual pursuits? No. That's what I think. So it's really sad. That's why if you ever throw it to me, you know that's the response I'm going to give, yeah? But just before I hand it back, I wanted to say something. My friend on Facebook, I worked with this lady, and she, every once in a while she does something really cool, but this time she posted, it's a meme, but there's a cow staring at you, and I can't show it because it'll have people's names. So it says, one day eating animals will be a thing of the past, and it's a cow staring at you playfully in amongst green hills. It's a nice close-up. It's a tight shot. Now, I wrote this simple phrase. Simple. I wonder where the animals we used to eat will live. There will be no money in breeding them. They will probably become extinct. And I think any vegan reading that post and going, yeah, hurrah, we stopped eating animals, has to realize that they're all going to go bye-byes. Now, she thanked me very much. She says natural extinction would be better than the torturous factory farms. Valid point, thank you for not being rude. Much appreciated. Many hugs. And I said, well, pigs, cows, chickens would likely go the way of the dodo, but I do appreciate the views of everyone, and it made me think, and I like your view. So you've got to think about that. Is something that's going to happen. If we went to immediately, we're so close now to having manufactured meat. So close. I didn't post it in this comment. There's no need to harass my friends. But I thought that we're so close to manufactured meat that we're still going to do it anyway. We're still going to stop eating the actual animals, and we'll just be eating processed or created meat. And they're still going to become extinct. If there's, like my point, Maggie, if there's no money in breeding them, why would you even bother? Like, you won't let them walk around. They won't just be able to walk around freely, because the last time we did that with pigs, what happened? We ended up with wild boars. They go feral on you real quick. So, domestic cats do the same. They get really large because they're as sizable as the need for their predation. That's what happens. They just get bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm thinking we won't have herds of cows wandering the streets or the farm fields, because we'll be farming, I don't know, something else, or living. We'll have mowed down all the farms and just put houses up there or something. I can only imagine. But of course, if it all comes true, if WEF and all does all this thing, and we only have 500 million, and we're all in a controlled part of some part of the world, yeah, cool, whatever. Let the cows become meat eating and eat each other or something. I don't even care anymore. That's right. Urgh. They don't go moo anymore, because moo's the happy sound. Well, yeah, they got to, and they'll start these mating rituals anyway. So, I think it's a bizarre place, Mackie, where we've come to, and while we premise that the instruction manual is there, it's been written, and they're following these plans, I just don't, I want to skip to the end to see how it turns out, but I don't think it's going to be good. Not for everyone. For them, it's going to be fine. They'll be fine, Mickey. We say that all the time, don't we? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's come out now, but yes, we didn't think they did it. That's right. That's right. False flags, Mackie. It's only the enemy that does that until you do it, and you go, oh. Uh huh. Oh, that sounds like me. Oh, I've only got two. Yeah. Are you reading from my diary? And I say, 100 million, you say. And they go, yeah. Sorry, I threw myself into the scenario. But um, I don't think I'd have any qualms if I was offered that kind of crazy money. Mm-hmm. But I couldn't. I personally couldn't do it, even though it would save me. Yeah. Don't be tested. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Really. On the planet. Yeah, huh? He was also the father of Eddie Murphy in Coming to America. Mm-hmm. 93, I heard. Oh, did you see Chris Rock won a $40 million lawsuit against Will Smith? Yeah. I still call it out as being fake, but that doesn't matter. Well, they had to. Who had to prove it was real if you got all those camera angles? If they wanted to keep up the, because what's 40 million to Will Smith, you know? So yeah. I'd settle for 100%, 1% of it. Yeah. So there's that's the end of the show, Mackie. Everyone should be safe.